Hello, hello, it's Kitti, your thought organizer and decluttering specialist coming to you live on Friday, February the 4th. I hope you're having a pleasant day. It's a gray, foggy day where I am, but you know, that's life in Atlantic Canada, and you know, maybe you've got a foot of snow on the ground, but hey, you can always still enjoy life. It comes from within. And I tell you, I am on fire today because we have our first weekly Breathe, Kitti. We have our first weekly decluttering workshop. We've had a couple before, but we are now coming live weekly. Our topic this week is decluttering your entrance, and you can join too. All you need to do is join Declutter the Brain Facebook group. The link is down below if you're watching live, and you can tune in at a later date as well. Like I say, the link is down below, and I am looking forward to it. And of course, I'm doing a live now, and what happens? The internet goes out on my phone. Now go figure. The internet was on my little computer here. Everywhere else, and it goes out. Yeah, okay, so anyway, that's technology for you, isn't it? Okay, so we are on day 473. I better tell you who I am. Kitti Andrews with declutterthebrain.com. And what do I do? Well, I tell you what, entrepreneurs and startups and those thinking of maybe starting a business someday, you know, I help them to eliminate their physical and mental clutter so that they can put more focus on making more money in their business, or just creating an amazing life for themselves, whatever that amazing life may look like. Now, I have 20 years of experience creating, helping people to clear their physical and mental landscapes, and I have developed with that, I've developed a step-by-step one system that helps people go from overwhelmed and broke to clutter-free, organized, and focused. And I do believe that physical clutter and lack of concentration are very closely related, and that's why I developed that system. All right, so we're going to move right along because we have lots of content, and we're waiting for a couple of people to join us live. Actually, I want to ask you, how would it help you to take immediate action on your clutter? Would you feel more relaxed? Would you feel more focused? Could you maybe be more productive? Tell you what, you just hold that thought, and we will give you your next steps to take if you are an action taker, just like Michael is. Hello, Michael. He's my informant. He tells me what's going on out in the world while I'm in my little cocoon. He tells me about the Super Bowl. He tells me about the weather in Ohio, and God bless him. Where would I be? Thank you for that, Michael. And yes, Michael, I was just mentioning about no, don't do that to me. I've already had one technical issue. The internet went out on my phone. And now it is. We are. Well, I'm sorry, guys. I can't continue without the. The internet went out on my phone when I was trying to do a live a couple of minutes ago. So, Michael, if you were looking for me, that is where I was. Let's try this. And I'm doing it without my glasses. Oh, okay, looks like it's going to work. Okie dokie. So, all right, we have a lot of content to cover today, so it being Friday, which is a synopsis of the entire week, so let's get rolling, shall we? Okay, we are on Ask Me Anything week, and basically a collection of most frequently asked questions. Now, we had a client that she just honestly didn't know where to start. She really didn't know where to start in a huge house that she lived in for many, 30 odd years, and she didn't know where to start. Now, normally I say start with the entrance, which is the topic of our workshop today, by the way, or the bedroom, but she just wasn't having any of that. So I said to her, okay, what's driving you nuts the most? And without missing a beat, she said, dining room table. Okay, well, Bob's your uncle, or Larry, or John. Just do the dining room table. Bottom line, your gut knows. All right, so always go with your gut. And that applies to many situations, as you know. Tuesday, sentimental items. Oh, good heavens. That's got to be in the top 3 questions that I get. What do you do? Why? Because it is, you have to make a bunch of decisions. You have to, which is difficult enough. There's guilt involved sometimes about, well, I feel like I'm choosing between one person and another. And that's not really a fair choice to make, is it? Between your tickets from the concert you went to with your best friend to your grandma's little music box. Okay, so here's what do. Pretend that you're, this is my favorite, pretend that you're moving cross country. Now, if it's a couple of pieces of paper, well, you know, what's an extra piece of paper? But use your own judgment. You're grown-ups, you're adults, use your judgment. But basically pretend that you're moving across country and say to yourself, do I want to pack this, but even more so, unpack it at the other end? Do I want to cart this cross country in my U-Haul or what have you? Okay, and believe me, you will make some that'll help your decision-making process. Okay, so Robin asked, there's so much decluttering. How am I ever going to believe? How do I believe it's ever going to happen? Well, tell you what, the only word here is patience. It came on slow. Your clutter accumulated slowly. It is not going to go away overnight. Just trust me. Trust in the Lord. Trust in the universe. Trust in yourself. Okay, actually that just came to me. Trust in yourself that it will do. Well, I don't know, I've tried before. BS. Then, okay, and you've tried before. Okay, so you make a decision and you get a trusted friend or family member or coach to help you, and you can get it done, and you will get it done because you've made a decision to get it done. She also wanted to know about the maybe pile, the ever-growing maybe pile. And my answer to that is revisit it, and revisit that maybe pile every 3 months or so. Maybe read that book that you've been meaning to for about, read it for about 15 minutes. See if it still floats your boat the way it did 3 months ago. If it does, keep it. But believe me, time can change your mind about things. All right, we're in a constantly evolving process. Yesterday, Sarah asked about brain decluttering. What do you do when your thoughts are racing so fast that you just can't keep up with them? Thinking thoughts faster than you can get the projects done. How to transition, I have to read notes because it was a long question. How to transition from busy to resting. And boy, I'll tell you, I have a hard time with that. I'm go, 7 days a week, and I'm not really, I'm trying to slow down. And how long to reasonably rest before you get stuck in the ditch of, oh, I can't do anything now. I've lost my motivation. Okay, here's what do. Change your scenery briefly. Get away from it. Sarah right now is working on her basement. Get out of the basement. Get away from it. If I'm working on the desk for quite a bit and I find my brain is starting to go on tilt, go for a walk up and down the hallway. Michael, same deal with you. Go for a walk, up and down walk in your building there. Or even just outdoors and rake the lawn. You can't rake it right now. It's got 7 inches of snow on it, but you know what I mean. Change of scenery and have a sip of water. That makes a surprising difference. Okay, today is dedicated, surprise, surprise, Michael. I didn't tell you this. Uh, I meant to, and I thought, nah, I'm going to surprise him. Today is Michael's question, and that was about the big O. Nah, get your mind out of the gutter. You see, overwhelm. All right, how do I do my decluttering, anything like that? But we're going to leave it with physical decluttering. How do I do it without getting completely overwhelmed by the process? And that is where my one system comes in. And Michael still loves this. And he applies it actually to other areas of his life as well. And you can too. That's what we teach in our programs. And what is my one system? It is one room at a time, one area of that room at a time, and one thing at a time. Very important. Why is this important? Why? Because we are faced with so many choices, so many things to do, so many areas. I would go, well, okay, I'll start on the bedroom. Well, I've been meaning to do the kitchen. Well, the basement could really use to hell with it, I'll go for lunch. Okay, no, just decide, and then you're focused. Basically, you are just more focused if you are concentrating on one thing at a time. And does it take training? Hello, Sarah. Does it take training? Does it take discipline? Yes, it does. But once you are used to doing one thing at a time and just focusing on that and saying, okay, I promise I am not going to let anything stand in my way. I tell you what, you're going to relax a whole lot. Your brain is going to slow down just a titch, like we were just talking about, and it's going to make a huge difference in your productivity. Oh, good heavens. Hello, Robin. Robin and Sarah, I'm going to ask you, I'm going to mention to you right now, you were on my list of things to do to send you a message. Don't forget, if you can tune into our workshop, now weekly, 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock Eastern. Topic today is entrances. Consider yourself cordially invited. I know you made it last time, and yeah, we're doing it weekly now. You can't get away from me. No, you can't. In our program, we meet four times a month. Now it's 8 times. If you tune in, of course. Okay. So if you like this video, hit that share button like Joe did a few days ago. And you never know whose life you're in. She actually joined us because somebody hit the share button. All right, isn't that funny? Yeah. YouTube, all of our videos are on YouTube, so you can find exactly what you want at Alice's Restaurant. Everything's cataloged and organized for you. And there we go. Okay, so coaches, consultants, entrepreneurs, startups, wherever you are in the business form of life, and life is a business, trust me. How would it feel to double your income because you're finally able to focus on attracting more and serving more clients without being distracted by your clutter? Yeah. Do you just want your clutter gone and your mental clarity back? Finally, are you an action taker who's committed to clearing your space and organizing your thoughts? Okay, we've got 2 steps for you. First, they both involve going to declutterthebrain.com and download your 7 easy steps to conquer your physical and mental clutter. They really are 7 easy steps. Meant to be followed in order, so you're on track. And the second is there's a book your call button, and let's get on the horn for a little bit. I'll listen to see what your clutter can be costing you, and I'll give you a plan. Now that you have decided to eliminate your chaos and organize your mindset. Okay, so Monday, 11 Eastern, make room for love. All right, talk to you then. Have a great weekend. Bye for now.